Hello and welcome back to our Sisters of Battle maximum difficulty Planetary Supremacy playthrough, where we have been killing a lot of Chaos Demons, but we were deliberating what we want to do next. Do we want to take this important resource node? Or do we want to take this thing and get 200 extra army capacity? Now, once they've been claimed by someone, they no longer increase the army capacity. So for example here, there used to be one of these, so the Necrons are now up to 2,800 capacity. If I was to attack here, I would not get the bonus capacity. So on that basis, I want to claim these while they're still here. Also, my worry is if I attack this, I might get quite weakened and then I'm vulnerable to be attacked by the Tyranids. I would rather the Tyranids reinforce, attack this, and then a weak, and then I can come in and claim it. This, if you take it off the AI, you do get the benefit. All of these 4 special resource nodes. On that basis, we're going to attack this 200.1. Which is not going to be some Chaos Demons, it's going to be some Mephrit Necrons, so the generic Necron faction. Fair enough. Let's beat them up. Honestly, shouldn't be too difficult. So I don't fully remember what kind of troops I even have, to be honest. We're going into this blind after a little bit of a break. But Sisters are fun. Sisters are fun. So we're rocking the Rhino. Have we got double Rhino? No, we don't yet. Wait, what? Why do I have triple Penitent engines? Now this is just weird. Okay, Sister Repentia, they go in the Rhino. Retributors. Ooh, lots of Retributors. I like that. There's a weird graphical bug here. Presumably, you know, beta things. With your acroflagellants. But I wouldn't worry too much about that. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Alright. So we heavily outpoint the Necrons. I'm not going to say outnumber, because I guess in theory they could have 6 million warriors or flayed ones, but we have a lot more point values than they have.
With haste.
So that's got to be worth something.
Try and stop me. The skies are our domain.
In penance, we seek redemption.
What is your command?
We follow his light.
Now, you've got to be careful with the Penitent engines against Necrons. They can end up dying to Gorse weaponry very, very fast. Painfully fast, to be honest. No sights of any enemies.
Into battle!
Anywhere. Literally no sight of anyone anywhere.
The road of righteousness is soaked in the blood of the unworthy.
Oh, whatever.
I defy their existence.
Where are they? So, some to the east. Tomblade's moving in. Necron Warriors. And Necron Warriors. There you go. Already taking on my Penitent engine from 600 million miles away and doing actually reasonable damage. So maybe we want to loop back to the right. Not sure. What's the movement range on these? Oh my god, these things move at speed 6? What? Why the heck are they so fast? Jeez.
Your command?
That's interesting. Alternatively, I can move my Retributors to here, shoot, and then move back. Don't really know how I feel about that, if I'm honest with you. I don't think I like that, actually. Just don't get in range of them while they're overwatching. No reason to give them free damage. We'll move him here, and then if they move this way, you can loop around very easily.
What is your command? We move to execute the unclean. They will die if they are
optimal range of 4, so we can cover this choke point, and hopefully they sort of move into here. You see they've got an optimal range of 3 on this gun. Acroflagellants can come down here, can charge them in a moment. And Seraphim, just move them up here. And sure, you can go in there, whatever. As for this side of the map, I guess just move through the middle.
Yes. My faith is strong.
Let's see if we discover anyone.
We move to execute the unclean.
Send the Rhino down this way.
Emperor, watch
See
me.
if we ever discover foes around here. Appears not. Appears not.
The
We
skies
maintain
are
some
our
semblance of
domain.
cover. And don't want to split up unnecessarily.
In righteous battle, liberation. In death, vindication.
I will not fail.
Well,
I
don't know where the rest of the Necrons are. Well, that did not do a lot of damage. For some reason. Why did that do so little? It's kind of shit. Jeez. I don't really understand. Oh well. Okay, a whole bunch of warriors moving down here. A lot of warriors, jeez. Okay. These guys are gonna get incinerated by my penitent engine soon.
Evasive maneuvers.
Ah! Killed a Seraphim.
We're taking fire!
Okay, I get it, jeez.
Light burns bright.
The Emperor's light, it burns bright, it does.
We are the Sisters of Battle.
And the
So,
vanguard of the faith.
what's the plan? I think the plan is incinerate these guys. Does that one shot though? Of course! Oh, Sisters of Battle Flamers are just the most beautiful thing. Now, the question is, do I want to engage these guys here? That is definitely the question, or do I just want to pew-pew them with Battle Sisters and move back? Tricky question. I have some Retributors, and I have quite a few Battle Sisters, actually. I'm not sure. Oh, I definitely want to engage these guys. Oh, unfortunately I can't reach those warriors. That's really shit. I can reach them ones. I think I'll just charge these. So for now, let's just move these out of the way. Oh, Overwatch. Oh, for fuck's sake, I didn't realise they were in Overwatch. That's not good. This guy's nearly dead. That also isn't good. Let's charge. Didn't die. Brilliant. Well, the Sister Superior can probably kill. Yeah, can kill that for sure. There you go. Now we can move them forward and heavy bolter them. Technically, I could move them there and burn these warriors. Why don't I do that? Seems like a good move. Move these up. Run that sister away because she's weakened.
Immediately.
Can you finish them off? And then the flagellants can kill them if they revive. Aww.
I,
Fail.
the vanguard of the faith.
Oh yeah, they've already shot. Well, that doesn't
What
matter.
is your command?
That's fine.
We move to execute the unclean.
Okay, that's this side dealt with relatively effectively. Now the question is, what the heck do we do with these warriors over here? I don't know. I don't know if I want to attack them or not. I don't think I do. I think I want to just exploit my range damage as best as possible. 82% hit chance here with blessed ammunition should do some pretty good damage. We do have the smoke screen, actually. That could be quite good, actually. Why don't we use the smoke screen? Oh, that costs AP to use the smoke screen? I had no idea. Oh well, we won't be using that then. Brilliant. Brilliant. I'm just gonna move it back slightly. I'm not too bothered about them shooting it since this thing repairs itself. And if they get close to shoot me, then... well...
we follow his light.
I just kill them, right?
In righteous battle,
With my retributors that
in
jump
death,
out.
Vindication. We are the sisters of battle. We carry divine vengeance.
Let's do that again. You know, compared to killing the 8 model bloodletters, I feel like this is much easier. Oh god, look at the heavy bolters, man, they do such crazy damage. Oh, actually, that was a mistake.
What is your command?
In righteous battle, liberation. In death,
oh, it's fine,
vindication.
whatever.
I seek his light.
The Emperor's light burns bright.
What I should have done, I should have used the rites of intercession earlier. I completely forgot I even had it, to be honest. But at least I can Overwatch now, I guess.
They will die if
They could just all attack the Rhino. I'm pretty sure even 4 Necron Warriors won't be able to kill this because they're not all going to be in optimal range. Optimal range will be there. They'd have to like come at angles and then they'd miss because of the terrain. So I think we should be fine. I think.
I stand ready.
We'll see. Oh, they're all going to bully the Penitent engine. Oh, well, that's dead then. Goodbye. Wait. No, it is dead, because there's another Necron Warrior squad on the left that's like full HP. It's fine. Brilliant. Yeah, that's going to kill it. And that's why I said you need to be very careful with Penitent engines against Necron Warriors. Well, what can you do? What can you do? I'm actually just going to pull back now with basically all of these. Oh wow, the smoke screen's actually fucking huge. Jeez. How long does this last for? 2 turns? Okay. Dang, that's really good. Wow.
Confound his enemies.
Confound his enemies. Okay.
Heavy weapons.
Yeah,
ready.
so that Rites of Intercession was completely wasted. Toxic.
We are the Sisters of Battle. By his will.
I am the Imperium's shield.
So give them their little damage buff. I can activate my Overwatch over there. You guys might as well shoot. Sure.
We are his shield, indomitable. Target engaged.
Yeah, that's fine. They're covered by the smoke screen. Apparently, I can't reach any of these. That seems strange. Oh no, I've already used the action points. I keep forgetting the smoke actually uses action points, which is kind of weird. But sure. I guess I can move the Seraphim back up now. Let's just get the Battle Sister out of there that's only on one model. Acroflagellants can finish off that warrior. Flagellant, not plural. He's on his own at this point. They should be able to do pretty good damage. I mean, yeah. Don't know where the rest of their forces are. Ugh, so annoying. With the reviving nonsense.
No room for doubt.
Okay, that worked.
I am the vanguard of the faith.
Might as well move the Retributors over that side. And now this Acroflagellant should just get out of there. A little bit of chip from the Sister Superior there. Drops another Necron, of course it stands back up again. Yeah, like, Gauss weapons, man. Given that this is 9 armor, they do serious damage. Yes, the Gauss Reapers are scary. The AI is quite intelligent, actually. It's not pushing me here when I'm in the smoke. Which is obviously the correct move for them to make. I mean, at this point, I can just deposit my Sister Repentia, right?
Closer to redemption or closer to death, whichever he favors.
Rhino ready.
In penance, we seek redemption.
I don't think that's gonna kill.
Move swiftly onwards.
No. Close. But not quite. And now you can't get back in on the same turn, but I just run them away.
Closer to redemption or closer to death,
Of course
whichever
they,
he favors.
they come back. But I can kill them with the Seraphim here. Yeah, we don't have to even get that close. They should be relatively squishy.
Try and stop me.
The Emperor's light.
Might even be able to just finish this off with a Sister Superior, and then I can save my Overwatches on my main shooty squads. There you go. Hey, we got Rising Faith.
Take them down.
Let's see if this kills. Yeah. Sweet. And then you just go back over here. Yeah, the Rhino. Man, it's so tough. Then the Sister Repentia can get in here, I can drive up again. The Rhino play with a Sister Repentia, maybe it is legit. You know, I thought the Sister Repentia were kind of useless, but I don't know, maybe if you use them with a Rhino, they're fine. I'm not sure yet. I've really made up my mind on the matter. Where are the rest of the Necrons? That's the question. So we know there's a bunch over that way.
What is your command?
Let's just slowly move up, I suppose. Can't see any.
We are the Sisters of Battle. They shall never walk in the Emperor's light.
Emperor, watch me.
In Catherine's footsteps.
Heavy weapons ready.
No room for doubt.
Right, who's actually lost HP but not lost like everyone in the squad? No one. Everyone. Just those acroflagellants, I guess. A couple of weakened models. Oh, well, that's fine. Just move him up. Whatever. Seraphim need to advance, and yeah, we need to get those Retributors over on that side of the battlefield too. Until we find out where the main bulk of the enemy force is. Because we've only took out 40% of their force so far. They've still got a lot. So it's all on this left-hand side
The
here.
enemy comes. We must be ready.
Oh no, it's not. It's everywhere. Oh my god. They took a lot of damage. Well, the Hospitaller can get busy with that. They just killed 2 Retributors. Oh my goodness. Well, we know where they are now. Let's shoot and scoot. Maybe it would have been a play to like move the Penitent engine up there. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I guess probably
Try
not.
and stop me. Air support. No room for doubt.
So how do we want to handle this? Let's get them back.
Yes.
Let's get them healed.
We move to
Probably want to be
execute
utilising
the
these
unclean.
Retributors. Oh man, it's so inaccurate. Fuck it. There's only one so far, Squad of Necron Warriors. I can use my Rites of Intercession to give them another shot.
We move to execute the unclean.
More of them over there. Nice.
Carry divine vengeance.
I am the vanguard of the face.
With haste.
What is your command?
Oh yeah, I've got these extra Retributors here. You can probably just shoot in that direction. You see how the Retributors are just amazing.
We're on it.
Oof. Wow. Big damage. Wait, where have they gone?
They will die if they approach.
I don't know where they've gone. Right, I think that's everything. Oh. She can keep shooting. Sure, let's do it. I've got to move my Rhino, I forgot nearly. Nearly forgot. Unfortunately, can't kill that Necron Warrior there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let them come.
Hang on. Let's just deposit one of them. Wipe these guys out.
My eviscerator is his judgment.
Rhino's ready.
1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Just, I don't know why he'd come around the corner, but I guess maybe he could. Maybe.
Be alert. His enemies approach.
Oh, she got her Faith and Fury again. Oh my gosh, that range.
Is that all you've got?
The unit buffs that the AI gets are insane when it comes to accuracy at long range. If we were playing the Necrons, we would not be doing that much damage at those crazy ranges. Look at the range! No way.
We're taking fire!
I think we need to just pull our infantry back at this point. Just let the Rhino, the Penitent engines deal with this. So there's no need to be using anything else really.
In death, vindication.
Is there anything else over here? I don't know. I do not know.
I am the vanguard of the faith. Try and stop me. Air support.
What is your command?
Who needs my aid?
Heavy weapons ready.
Yeah, let's get back.
We move to execute the unclean.
I am the Imperium's shield.
Yeah, let the Rhino deal with this. Soon we'll be able to just push them en masse with our Seraphim. And that'll be the end of it, basically.
We are the Sisters of Battle.
I will not fail.
Heavy weapons ready.
I am the vanguard of
Okay.
the faith.
So they've still got more things coming. Scorpic destroyers. They're usually worth a lot of points. Because we've only took out 50% of their forces here.
Evasive maneuvers.
Oh my god, such huge damage. But I can heal most of that off. They killed no models.
Evasive maneuvers.
Yikes. Still killed no models. Now that Penitent engine can just kill those warriors. Oh, they got one. Penitent engine, dude. Taking crazy damage right
We
now.
follow his light.
It will be done.
Aha. Chainsaw time.
For the center.
So, wipe them out with the Battle Sisters.
Vindication.
You can... Only 2 of them left, oh god. It's not the best. Can you finish that off? I don't even know. They can, glorious. Burn all them. Oh, they lived. Oh, you have to be taking the piss. How do they live? Okay, well I can kill them with the Hospitaller, believe it or not. Which is quite funny because normally they do not get kills.
What is your command? We move to execute the unclean.
We are the Sisters of Battle.
Oh, I could just kill this with the pennant engine. Ooh, there's a Hexmark destroyer back there.
I am the vanguard of the faith.
Shit, man, they can't kill everything. They really can't. Where do I want to go?
We move to execute the unclean. Heavy weapons ready.
Should be the end of them. Yeah.
Air support.
And I can technically... Oh, I could go over here and hit them, but the Overwatch is going to do crazy damage to me, so I don't really want to do that.
Where to next?
Let's just... No one's attacking this fucker, which is a little bit concerning. Let's drive over here and then get behind them. Deposit our sister Repentia.
The Emperor's light burns bright.
And the other one.
Closer to redemption or
See how much
closer
these
to
do
death,
to the Score Peck
whichever
destroyers.
he favors.
That was okay. Okay. I'm not gonna write home about it, but it was
Our
okay.
lives are
Let's try and
different
actually
to
kill some models.
spend.
Yeah, that was good. And now you can shoot them with this bolter, which will weaken them, and then you can fire with her, which I think that will kill. Models could revive though. Ooh, this is close. Of 1 HP, but she got Faith and Fury. There you go. Pop. No revival. Glorious, glorious, glorious stuff.
In every shadow.
Now, what are we doing with our Seraphim? That, I suppose, is the question. I'm not certain about the Seraphim. I don't think the Hexmark Destroyer can kill any of these Seraphim in one shot.
Immediately.
Let's find out, I guess.
No room for doubt. I am the vanguard of the faith.
Finish them off. Sweet. And then you can move away. Hide. Yeah, I don't think that can wipe any of these guys. So that's nice. Yeah. Oh, and I can even get into melee with my sister Repentia for these guys.
In penance, we seek redemption.
Though the Sisters Repentia could get killed now by the Hexmark plus the Necron Warriors. Will that be the end of it? Probably, yeah, given that these guys over here, yeah, I think this is all they've got now. If Sister Repentia die, fuck it, they're Sisters Repentia, what do you expect? Ah no, the AI's been dumb anyway. Doesn't matter. He didn't focus fire the same squad. It was Necron Warriors and the Hexmark. So I'm not going to lose anything. How great is that?
Who tests my conviction?
I know, amazing it is.
Our lives are the
They're back in that mode,
Air support.
but can't I just like run? Do I actually want to run my Penitent engine up? Will he live? I'm not sure. How about I heal these guys first? And then move them up to get rid of the Overwatch? I can also blast them with the Retributors as well. They can get there and get to perfect range soon.
Immediately.
Whatever. Oh, that was fine. Honestly, kind of pitiful. Shoot the cunt.
We move to execute the unclean.
I believe I'm partially blocked by my thing here. Yeah. It's fine. With the... Oh.
With haste.
Whatever, I can move the rest of these guys up now.
Take them down.
GG no re!
My eviscerator is his judgment.
So they give 11 the Hexmark Destroyers.
My
Good to know.
eviscerator is his
Good to know.
judgment.
All these fools are reviving.
Shield indomitable.
Get back in the graves. And go kill them.
Light.
There you go. So we lost a single Penitent engine. I don't really care about the Penitent engines, if I'm honest with you, because, like I said before, I want to kind of replace them with Immolators anyway. I think Immolators are just better. The melee aspect of the Penitent engine really just isn't that important. And Immolators are, like, more than twice as tanky as a Penitent engine. And a transport on top of that. They're so much better, it's unbelievable. So we can reinforce. We only have one more slot, but finally we can get another Rhino, which is awesome. Technically we can get another Retributor as well, which I do want to do. But then I'd have to get rid of something else. Oh man, what would I even get rid of here? Acroflagellants, they kind of feel a little bit redundant to my force right now. Kind of. Either way, I want another Rhino. Retributors and Rhinos have kind of silly synergy. Yeah, and get rid of the Acroflagellant. And take some more Retributors.
There is no problem in this
Eventually, as I get
galaxy.
more
Our
upgrades,
fire
I can start taking... Oh, I can take the Power Sword right now, actually. Yeah, we can afford it point-wise, we might as well. I don't know if I like the Plasma Pistol. Oh yeah, fuck it, we'll take it. It's not like a straight upgrade at all, because it's way shorter range than the Bolter. So let's see what the Necrons and the Nids do. So the Necrons are going to take that resource node at the top, probably reinforce afterwards. Consolidate their position and all that nonsense. What are the Nids going to do? Are they going to take the resource node just next to us? Yes, they are. But that's going to leave them really weak, because they just reinforced. Oh, no, because they have the resource node that gives them free action points per turn, I guess. Is that that? Yep, the Manufactorum. So this thing here, if you own it, you get free action points per turn instead. So they just claim that, so then they reinforce their army. But thing is, we have 2,000, they have 1,500. We're going to attack them and take that right now. That way, well, should we get the HQ upgrades first? No. We should just do it all in one turn afterwards, because we're going to get a load more HQ upgrades after this battle as well. And then we can reinforce afterwards. Because we'll have free action points. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, I can auto-resolve. But units lost to achieve victory. Further losses will occur if battle is failed. I mean... that's really annoying. Let's just fight the Tyranids. Oh, they ran. They just ran. They ran away. Okay. Fair enough, Nids. Fair enough. Sure. in that case, we will move on. So we can finally get Grace, which would be nice for our Seraphim. What else do we want? We want Storm of Retribution for our Retributors. And I want to get Immolators. But I don't really give a shit about Exorcists. You know, the more I play with Exorcists, the more I think they're really bad. They actually have a little bit more HP than the Immolators, which is kind of hilarious given that these things are meant to be the backline artillery vehicle. But the actual damage on their missile is just rubbish. I feel like even at the maximum ranges, a heavy bolter Immolator will do similar damage to a perfect accuracy missile from the Exorcist. God forbid you're actually in perfect range with the heavy bolter Immolator, then it will do way more, talking like 250% of the damage of an Exorcist missile. So, and then the Immolator also has the transport capacity. I just think the Immolator is way better. Anyway, the question is, do I get the Immolators now, or do I get Grace? If I get Immolators, I can start phasing out Penitent engines and getting Immolators instead, which honestly, probably a good idea. Let's do that. So we take the Immolators. Unfortunately, we can't afford Grace yet. Celestians, I don't really care about. I think they're really bad. Certainly the default Celestians are just pointless because they don't get frag grenades and they don't get blessed ammunition like normal Battle Sisters. So you're paying like 60% more in points for 30% more HP and a minor increase in evasion. Not worth it. If they take flamers and melter guns, maybe then it's worth it. But that's going to cost me loads. So Paragon Warsuits are really good, as is the Canoness. My priority right now, I need to save up for the Twin Heavy Bolter. I think that's the most powerful Immolator. I think the Multi-Melter is a complete waste of time, because you're better off just taking the Heavy Bolter. It's got the same optimal range of 3, but it's just way better at longer range, and it's actually useful against enemies that have more than one model. Whereas the Twin Multi-Melter, even if you play like the survival mode against Chaos, and you fight Blood Crushers where there's 3 of them in a squad, this thing, it takes off like 90% of the HP of one of the Blood Crushers with the first shot, and then the second shot hits the same model, and it's like, ugh, you know, like most of the damage from that second shot has just been wasted, so it feels bad. I'm just gonna save this. I want Grace. Frag grenades don't hurt, but eventually I'll be phasing out Battle Sisters, so I probably won't even get this. But I want that Twin Heavy Bowler. I don't really care about Exorcists. And Litany of Devotion wouldn't be too bad, but the fact that it costs 5 and I have to go through these 2 is kind of lame. I want Paragon Warsuits, and I want like the Canoness, probably. Anyway, this'll do for now. And now I can reinforce again. We're at 20 out of 20, so we want to start replacing things. Now the Rhinos are great. They're not objectively inferior to the Immolator or the Exorcist. So even though they've got shit weapons and they've got lower HP, they self-repair, which these things don't. Which is huge, because Sisters of Battle have no other way to repair. They also have the Smokescreen, which is an amazing ability, and they can actually transport 2 units with 10 models. If you look at the Immolator, it is a transport. You can transport 2 units, but only 6 maximum models. So that's a bit problematic. I don't even know why it says 2 units, because as far as I'm aware, it's impossible to transport 2 units. Well, I guess if you had an injured squad with 1 model, you could have 2 units. It's just an inferior transport to the Rhino. Can basically, 99% of the time, we'll only be able to transport 1 squad versus 2 for the Rhino. So the Rhinos aren't objectively worse, but if you look at the Penitent engine, it has 7 armor to the 9 armor of the Immolator. The Immolator has 375 HP to the 230 of the Penitent engine, so you're looking at like over 150% of the HP with more armor. That's like effective double HP. And then you look at the weaponry. Now the twin flamers and the penitent engine are actually better than the immolators. So 10 attacks, AP free, 6 to 9 damage. 12 attacks, AP free, 6 to 8 damage. Okay, no, I'm lying. The immolation flamers are marginally better. But they're roughly the same, right? But the thing is, you can only use one of these two at the same time. Whereas with the immolator, this is your standard weapon, and you get this as a bonus. The heavy bolter, which is pintle mounted on the front there. So it doesn't cost any AP to use it, but once you use it, it goes on a little cooldown. Long story short, this thing is in all ways, except the fact that this thing has a melee attack, and therefore can, you know, lock people into melee. If you forget that, this thing is just a million times better, like twice as good as the penitent engine. So I want to start phasing out my low-level penitent engines for the immolators. And I mean, especially when you're going to be bringing the flamers on the immolators, they basically serve the same role, except they're better. But later on, you can upgrade that, can start bringing heavy bolters, and then essentially the immolator turns into a mainline battle tank. It can take on everything. At any range, it can threaten everything. Infantry, vehicle, doesn't matter. So that's going to be the plan. And one other thing we want to get the other upgrade for the Retributors, because it will help them synergize with Rhinos. That upgrade for the Retributors, which I must admit is very overpowered at the moment, it drains your movement points in order to shoot more times in the turn. So effectively, it drains movement points for more damage. But remember, if you put it in the Rhino, you can then move them around with the Rhino, and then use the ability. So you know, you're taking away that negative. So look, this is the problem with the game right now. The Tyranids just fought with the Necrons for this resource point, but I am within 2 tiles away from their HQ. So all I have to do right now with this massive army that I have is go here, they retreat, and then I attack them again, and the Tyranids are wiped out. Just like that. This is why they need to make the map bigger. If they were 2 more tiles back, then this wouldn't happen. But I guess the downside then is you would be fighting the neutral forces over and over and over. But if they added more neutral forces, that wouldn't necessarily be a problem. And I guess you could even say the same... Oh no, I couldn't do the same with Necrons. I don't own this point yet on the map. But yeah, I find it quite bizarre. That's a really weak upgrade, the -1 requisition cooldowns. So the question is, do I just wipe out the Tyranids right now? I mean, yeah, I was gonna say I could even go down here, increase my army capacity by another 100. But honestly, it's kind of pointless, because I still have 2 AP left. So then I push here, and they're gone. Don't you think it's odd? I think it's odd. I think it's odd. Well, fuck it, let's just get on with this shit. Wait, they're gonna fight me? No, they're not. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so. Let's attack. And even if we were to lose this, all I'd need to do is reinforce afterwards, because I have an extra AP from that resource node we got. I hope you see the problems here with Planetary Supremacy still. I really think they just need to make the map bigger. That is the biggest problem right now for this game mode. So, I've never played on this map before. This looks very interesting. So, there's been a change to it as well, where if you're attacking the HQs, you need to go after these points and hold them. It gives the enemy an advantage because it means as an attacker you have to move forward, whereas the enemy can just wait for you. So check out this beautiful immolator. Isn't it gorgeous? Gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. So is that not a sister that drives it? That does not look like a sister. That looks like a dude. Really? Some ecclesiarchy guy? Or is that a sister? I mean, it really doesn't look like a sister to me. That looks like a guy. I don't know. I don't get it. Whoops. Just trying to reset the camera there. Apparently backspace doesn't do that. Okay, anyway, we got the Sister Superior in the middle, Sister Repentia. So what we want to do, we want one Rhino to be supporting Retributors and one Rhino to be supporting Sister Repentia. In fact, this one can go down this side. And then Seraphim in the middle, able to assist either side. Send the Penitent Engine not down that way. The Retributors that aren't with the Rhino can go down this way. The Penitent Engine can support the middle, and the Immolator can go down the left. The Immolator can take only 6 models, so I can't even put my Acro Flagellants in there. That's sad. But I can put a squad of Battle Sisters, whatever. Whatever. We can put a squad of Battle Sisters in there. I suppose I might as well move them as far up as I can go. How many Seraphim do we have again? 4. So we can have 2 on the side. 2 Seraphim can go with that Immolator. Seraphim can kill the big heavy targets, I suppose. And Battle Sisters, Acro Flagellants, Penitent Engine in the middle there. Let's do this. Let's wipe out the Tyranids.
In every shadow
Hello,
I find
Nids.
heresy.
So, Battle Sisters, get inside that.
We follow his
Tributors,
light.
get inside there.
In
There you go.
penance, we seek
Using a lot of these
redemption.
transport mechanics.
We move to execute
Might as well, I
the
guess.
unclean. What is your command?
Transport awaiting command.
Is there any debuff to be in the water? That'd be cool. There's one thing I'd like to see more of in this game. A few more sort of map debuffs. And like dynamic map changes would be really cool, actually. You know, if as you're playing and you're going through the turns, there's
The skies
set
are our domain.
sort of set pieces that can happen on the map. You know, like a bridge is created after an earthquake, or there's an explosion, a tree falls down, blah 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 blah. Or you know, like there's an explosion in the rocks and it opens up and then a river comes out, and then that river will debuff any units that are stood in it, maybe reduce movement speed, something like that. I'd love that. Something like that would be really fun. The way you do it,
We are his shield, indomitable.
you have a set number of them
With haste.
that can happen, but they're randomized. Or you could even make it so that you can intentionally trigger them. You know, if the player chooses to attack a certain
By
thing,
his will.
it will trigger
We
that
follow
reaction.
his light.
Stuff like that can be very entertaining. Probably should have moved the Rhino up first, actually, now that I think about it, but doesn't really matter too much. I'm going to just push up as far as I can go right now so that we can get onto these points ASAP. I mean, God, how far back are the rest? Jeez. So we've got one here. This one's all the way back there. I'm guessing the Tyranids spawn around here. What the fuck is that? Looks weird, man. This one should be fairly easy to take.
Where to next?
Yeah, okay.
I defy their existence.
Let's see what they've got for us. Let's see if they've got any biovores. I believe that's the name of the big scary ones with a cannon on their backs that can shoot at you from across the
The
map.
enemy comes. We must be ready. The enemy comes. We must be ready.
As you would expect from Tyranids, there's going to be a lot of them, even if they do have less points than us. Can we see any of them? Not yet, but we can make these sisters step aside for a moment. Let's get the Rhino through.
My faith is strong.
Sister Superior. Okay, no sight of them yet. Rhino moving up. We have sighted some termagants. Okay. Let's get the rest of these guys up. Penitent engine, volley.
Watch me.
Yeah.
Who needs my aid?
They shall never walk in the Emperor's light.
Love the music. Very tense.
Yes.
Didn't see anything coming from that direction. Yeah, you can see the range here on the Sister Superior is terrible because I've got that plasma pistol now. Obviously, will mean that I'll do far more damage against armored targets though. So no sighting of enemies over this side yet. Who have I got in here? Battle Sisters, yes. So the Battle Sisters can get on with capturing the point. When you try and capture a point, you're going to be immobilized for 2 turns whilst you're trying to do that. So, something to bear in mind. Don't want to send, you know, your most expensive and elite troops to deal with that. A Trigon, there's a Trigon over there. 400 HP, 7 armor, 5 movement speed, and it can burrow underground and cause all sorts of problems. But Sister Repentia should rip it to pieces, in all fairness. Can the enemy... No, they can't attack me from over there. They've got to come down this funnel, or down this lane over here.
We move to execute the unclean.
Let's get ready to
They will
crush
die
Trigon,
if they
I
approach.
suppose. One of the things that the rhinos can do that makes them so good, rhinos are amazing, you know. They can actually capture these
Where
points,
to next?
which is
What
very
is your
awesome.
command?
Very awesome.
Air support. I am the vanguard of the faith.
They will die if
Okay.
they approach.
I think we're good here.
I stand
Let's see what the Tyranids have got for us. What's that? Is that Warrior Prime? Yeah.
I see movement in the distance.
And that is a Hive Tyrant flying over right now. Hopefully my Retributors can do some good damage. It is going to melee my Rhino. 95 damage, that's something, and it's going to melee again. It is a HQ unit for the Tyranids. But it's put itself in a pretty dodgy position there, and it is the most expensive unit that the Tyranids can get. It's going to have 10 Sister Repentia ready to pound on it with Eviscerators, and it's also very close to my Inferno Pistol, Seraphim, and Heavy Bolter Retributors. I think it's a dead Hive Tyrant. But we shall see if they can overwhelm that flank. I don't think so, though. I think they're screwed, honestly. What's that? Broodlord. Trigon's moving in. Oh my god.
Match for our armor.
Well, Rhino's very low on HP right now. Termagants. Moving forward. More
I see
Termagants.
movement in the distance.
Can always expect a lot of Termagants, that's for sure.
Awaiting command.
So this side is very
Heavy
isolated right
weapons
now.
Ready.
Not really much else to say about that.
What is your command?
I move back a bit. Let's rotate the camera. Yeah, I can
We
move back
move
here
to
and shoot the Hive
execute
Tyrant,
The unclean.
which I really want to do since that Hive Tyrant attacks twice.
It will be done.
Killing him has to be the priority. Don't know why he's so evasive, but he is certainly very evasive. Only 63% chance to hit. Not great.
Tanks engaged.
Let's fly and see what our Seraphim can do here. Now, stats gained when falling back, 35 evasion. I don't know if, when I click disembark, I don't know if that will trigger a melee attack. I genuinely do not know.
Take them down.
See what the Inferno Pistols do to this Hive Tyrant. Yeah, good damage, but it is a Hive Tyrant, so of course it lives.
Try
course
and
it lives.
stop me.
Yeah. Concerning. Do I use the fallback? I do. Yeah, and he misses. They nearly always miss when you use fallback attacks. That is like the whole point. So now we can safely unload our sister Repentia.
In penance, we seek redemption.
Let's fly them over as well. $33 to $45 times 5 with a 72% chance to hit. I think they've got him.
Eviscerator is his.
Come on, ladies. They all missed. Fuck. Oh well.
Rhino ready.
Yeah, they failed hard. You shoot the Trigon. The other sister Repentia are gonna have to deal with this Hive Tyrant. I wanted them to kill it and then I'd be able to attack with both, but whatever.
Eviscerator is his.
Come on, there you go. They didn't all miss. That's more like it. And Seraphim need to just pull back. The sister Repentia. Yeah, they're
Into battle.
gonna be holding this area
In
now, which
penance, we
is
seek redemption.
not great for them.
Our
But, you know,
lives are the Emperor's
hey,
to spend.
Listen to the voice acting. They're accepting this. They know what has to be done. Okay, dealing with these termagants, what are we gonna do? We just shoot them, right? Man, why are they so evasive? What's going on there with the evasion? Don't fully understand. Let's drive this Rhino forward. Is it blocking me? Yeah, it was. The Rhino was blocking my line of sight. There you go. That is an Exocrine. What is an Exocrine? Oh, it's not a Biovore. The Exocrine is what I was thinking of, the big artillery beast. But we should be protected from it with all this terrain. Disembark our Retributors. Apparently I'm now in range of those termagants. It's not a big deal. I'm making it sound like a big deal, but Retributors, you're barely taking damage, chill out. Battle Sisters can move forward. Oh man, that accuracy is terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Transport awaiting command.
Hold on.
What is your command?
Let's move them back here. Let's unload you, and then you guys can basically do that as well.
We move to execute the unclean.
The road of righteousness is soaked in the blood of the unworthy.
Yes.
Rhino ready.
Yeah, this sounds like a pretty good idea.
Confound his enemies.
Let's drop a smoke screen over there. Oh yeah. Now you can move up into the smoke screen.
In Catherine's footsteps.
Can heal the Sister Superior. We'll heal those Retributors soon.
I seek.
And we're all good, basically. Over on this side, what's going on? Can we see anything yet? Where are they? Not even here. Oh well.
Understood.
There you go then. Sisters, get busy.
In service, there is life and truth.
Yeah, not seeing anyone over here.
The skies are our domain.
Fair enough. All the actions over on this side, the poor bastards, they're on suicide mission right now, killing Hive Tyrants and friggin' Warrior Primes, Trigons. Meanwhile, the middle army is fighting Termagants. Yeah, really feel bad for these guys on the east side. They're getting melted right now, quite literally. What is even shooting at them? Yeah, Deathspitter warriors. There's a Broodlord there as well, I forgot about that. Venom Thropes, they're not really a concern. Cool, sorry bro.
Attack only brings me redemption.
They failed, so
Yeah, they're
we
dead.
can rise.
Well, you know. That was kind of expected. Oh, is he gonna kill my Rhino? No, he's just gonna move behind it. That was weird. Why did you do that? Honestly, at this point, it really doesn't matter. Hang on, are they in the smoke? Oh, they are.
The enemy
Okay,
comes.
fair
We
enough.
must be ready.
They can use the smoke too, which is cool.
Is that all
These
you
Retributors do need the healing now. Thankfully, Termagant's not quite as deadly as Necrons when it comes to ranged weaponry. Oh my god, I can't see. Exocrine is moving forward. Let's see, can it get a shot off? No, it can't. And yeah, there's no enemies over here, so that's cool.
I find heresy.
Brilliant. The Overwatch killed those Termagants. That's awesome. Exocrine's kind of vulnerable right now. Could be potential further nids up there. Not sure.
What is your command?
Oh, dealing with this Trigon is gonna be difficult. Is one thing I'm realizing right now. Yes, and the Tyranid Prime as well.
Try and stop me.
Ah, no. Not quite. Okay, but they're gonna die now to the
Heavy
Seraphim.
weapons ready.
And Retributors are just gonna run away.
Purge
We're gonna shoot
these
at them.
abominations.
And move away. I can't do anything with this Rhino. Well, I guess I could fallback attack and then move again, but what's the point?
Take them down.
Yeah, there you go, he's dead. They can fly next turn. I could actually shoot some smoke. Does that only affect... It affects everything, right? Ranged or melee attacks. So hopefully that prevents the Seraphim from dying from the Broodlord, so then next turn they can fly away. That would be amazing. But I don't know if that's realistic or not. So we've got Termagants over there. I don't think I have a good line of sight to fire at them. But what I could do, actually, I can move down here with my
We move to
Retributors.
execute the unclean.
I like that. And shoot these
What is
fuckers in
your
the back.
command?
This
It will
Trigon.
be done.
Let's see. Oh wow, we might be able to kill it and save the Rhino. Yes! We can. We can. Slayed that motherfucker. And just drive the Rhino away. Let it heal. Okay, that's brilliant. That is brilliant.
Transport awaiting command.
As far as this Rhino is concerned, I don't really care what happens to it that much.
Swiftly onwards.
Now, if I was to move over here, I could turn around and incinerate these Termagants. What else they got? Termagants? Oh my god, there's just Termagants everywhere. Yeah, you can see the Termagants just don't do any damage to armor. This is what Flamers are for, baby! Yes! 16 dead Tyranids. That's what we like to see. So...
We are his shield, indomitable.
Sister Superior will be able to do some great damage to the Exocrine, but... Oh, you know what I can do? Wait. No, I was gonna say... I can put them inside the Rhino. Actually... Yeah, let's put the Acroflagellants
The road of righteousness
and the Sister
is soaked
Superior
in the blood of the
in the
unworthy.
Rhino right now. To get them close, they're gonna rip that Exocrine to pieces in melee. Yes, yes, yes. And we're getting the evasion buffs.
Vindication.
So, yep, can't even hit me.
Awaiting command.
Beautiful. I could start capturing with the Penitent Engine. I'm gonna do that, actually. Yeah, we can do that. nothing else is in range. So let's just cover like over here. Sure. And then the Hospitaller. Yeah, just come down here and I can heal my weakened Retributors. Glorious. I mean, what have we lost so far? A couple of Sister Repentia? Really a big deal.
Moving into position.
Let's move the Immolator up. There's nothing over here. Wonderful. Just Termagants.
Moving
Great.
into position.
Well, Immolator's gonna go burn them down pretty
Moving
soon.
into position.
And the Seraphim on this side can
Vanguard of the base.
start moving over. Maybe I want to leap over. No, I don't think so. Just run over this way. I can leap over next turn if I need to. Good. This is going surprisingly well. Brood Lord sneaking about.
Is that all you've got?
Broodlord not got a crazy amount of armor though. He does have a lot of HP, but not a lot of armor. So he's putting himself into a pretty dodgy position there. I might have to pull back the Rhino with the Sister Superior with her power sword to slay that guy. We'll see. They're just wasting their time shooting the Penson engine. Just doesn't do anything. Lot of Termagants. Yeah, I think I'll leave that Penitent engine there. Could do with him flamethrowing them though soon. And yeah, these Termagants are dead next turn from my Immolator, which is taking 0 damage from the Termagants. Brilliant. What's the X-Green doing? Oh, can that shoot at the Hospitaller? Oh my god, it can. That did a lot of damage. Wow. Okay. Fair enough.
What is your command?
Fair enough. Broodlord positioning here is a little bit awkward for me to fire at.
We are the
I
Sisters
wonder how much
of Battle.
damage Sisters of Battle actually do against a Broodlord with their bolters. Let's... what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Let's just
We move to
these over
execute
here.
the unclean.
We're gonna use our Blessed Ammunition,
In righteous
which gives us
battle,
extra armor
liberation.
piercing.
In death,
We just want to kill this
vindication.
thing as soon as possible, if you can't tell.
Who needs my aid?
Heavy weapons ready.
Maybe I should have already used my Rites of Intercession, actually.
Purge these
Whoops.
abominations.
That is a mistake. Oh, wow. They did, like, no damage. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, we're gonna need the Sister Superior. Whoops. Didn't realize that. My bad. Didn't realize. Drop another smoke bomb. As long as it covers the Penitent engine, we're happy. Oh, hang on. We don't want to drop the smoke bomb yet. So, you can't drop the smoke bomb 2 tiles around you, but we don't want to heal the... We don't want to give evasion to the Broodlord. So hang on, let's move down here. This is where the Plasma Pistol actually comes in very, very handy. So optimal range of 2. Let's go.
Clean.
Ah, shit. Acroflagellants are gonna sacrifice their life here to weaken him. And then she's gonna finish it off with a power sword attack. Oh, they got overwhelmed. Wow,
What
he
is
got
your command?
overwhelmed. That is amazing. Can you kill it? No.
Heavy
Alright,
weapons
whatever.
ready.
It's fine. I should be able to kill it now with the Retributors.
It will be done.
Beautiful. And now they can pull
We are
back.
his shield, indomitable.
Oh, that's beautiful. Literally a thing of beauty. Right, hang on. Does that affect the Penitent engine? No, it doesn't. Oh, that's awkward. That is awkward. I don't want to be here anymore.
Into battle!
She needs to heal herself.
Transport the
Don't want her dying. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Oh, this will be fine. Just drop the smoke screen there.
What is your command?
Maybe I should just save this, actually. Well, whatever. We're doing it now. There you go.
We follow his light.
Alright, fine. So the Broodlord just killed himself. That was great. They're being pretty dumb, these
What is
nids.
your command?
Not gonna lie to y'all.
We move to execute the unclean.
And now the Retributors can jump in the Rhino over
Heavy
here.
weapons ready.
They should be able to get some good stuff done. What's that? Termagants.
Into battle!
Fine. So the warriors with the Despoters, yeah, they're all moving to defend this position. Which is great for me.
Air support.
There is still the smoke screen up.
What is your command?
But
Transport
Do we
awaiting
care?
command.
should be dead
We
Termagants.
move to execute
Start capturing that
the
point.
unclean.
I am the vanguard of the
In terms of them coming down and attacking my Seraphim, there is another Exocrine there. That's kind of dodgy. Do I want to, like, move to here?
no room for doubt.
Smoke screens up. I mean, I could, right? Exocrine can shoot me. If I activate my flying, I could land right next to it, which sounds like a pretty good play, actually. I think I will just hold this position. I think that is the best strategy right now. Yeah, sure. Right, and then we can incinerate these poor bastards, and yeah, we can even get up to these termagants now. Range on this is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Air support.
Melt a few of them with Inferno pistols.
Stand by.
The rest get wrecked by a heavy bolter. No, they're not gonna all die. Honestly, does it matter? No, it doesn't. 2 termagants aren't exactly gonna kill a load of my sisters.
We are his
We now
shields
own this,
indomitable.
actually, so I need to get these Battle Sisters moving back up again. They can get back into the Immolator. Yeah, we're good to go. This is a wrap, I think. I don't even know if we're gonna lose anything else. The Exocrine's activating buffs, but unfortunately missing with its shots. So that's a bit sad for it. Yeah, and the Retributors Overwatch is going to finish them off. Oh my god! Oh, poor Termagants. They actually walked into the Overwatch of the Penitent engine and just got instantly wrecked. Now I can kill all 16 of those Termagants with my Penitent engine next turn as well, and I capture that point. Yeah, this is done. This is done. This is a done deal.
The enemy comes. We must be ready.
The Exocrine over there is moving even more forward. What is it doing? It is sniping Retributor models, but it has just left itself vulnerable to being wiped out by my Seraphim. Oh, the fucking idiot. What are they like, eh?
Rhino ready.
So... yeah. We're good, we're good, we're good.
Immediately.
Let the Seraphim go top.
I am the vanguard of the faith.
It appears the Tyranids have got nothing left, to be honest. Really doesn't look like it.
Where to next?
Seraphim can take that. Warriors are over there with Death Spitters. Spooky, but really not the end of the world.
Heavy weapons ready.
Yes.
Don't have this again. Let's go in the Rhino. Let's move you up. You can shoot those warriors. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go into Overwatch, but I have the evasion, right? I do. Come on, evade. Oh my god, how many times are they gonna shoot? We did it. We evaded their bullets. Well, don't know if you can call it bullets, they're projectiles. Yep, one dead warrior. Fantastic. And now we can move back.
Move to execute the unclean.
And what's going on over here? So they've dropped the spore cloud, so they've got evasion going on. This is fine. We're just going to move all these guys up, basically. Let's get the Sister Superior in this Rhino as well.
What is your command?
I guess we can shoot them.
In righteous battle.
Do we even want to bother?
In
No.
death,
What's the point?
vindication.
Well, I guess they can come up and attack me over here, but I don't know if I care. I really don't know if I care.
We are his shield, indomitable. Target engaged.
Wow, that really is not doing much damage.
Abominations.
That was better.
We move to execute the unclean.
So I could deposit my Acroflagellants and my Sister Superior. Let's rotate this around a bit. Let's do it.
Rhino ready.
Plasma Pistol, once again, should put in some great work here. Melted! Goodbye. Oh, you love to see it. You really do. It's beautiful. Rhino play is very, very powerful. This much is guaranteed.
Destroy them and move swiftly
This
onwards.
bloody idiot has just left himself extremely vulnerable. What's that, Termagants? Yeah, this is a wrap. They've got nothing. I mean, I don't think I'm killing this Exocrine, which is kind of terrifying, but
What is your
What can you do?
command?
Air support.
what can you do? As if he didn't die, though. I mean, maybe this can kill? No. Very close.
Immediately. We've been intercepted.
And I'm in the melee zone of control. I don't know why I flew in front of him and not behind him. Mostly just stupidity, I guess.
Transport awaiting command.
Get the Rhino back. Maybe I should have put it over here so it doesn't get shot. I think it lives another shot anyway from the X-Screen. So we should be good. We should be good. Did I not move anything? No, everything's moved. Man, the Immolator barely got any action. It just burnt some Termagants. Feels bad, man.
By
Whoa!
his light we
How
shall
fast are them
endure.
fuckers, man? Jesus. Okay. Alright. killing Seraphim. I see you.
Under fire! They test our resolve! Under fire! Under fire!
What are they doing? Termagant's shooting at a rhino. Why?
Evasive maneuvers.
What is the point?
Evasive maneuvers.
Oh, it still lives. Jeez. With 2 HP. It missed. Brilliant. Hormagaunts! Woo! It's not just termagants. Okay, there's now warriors with devourers. I wonder, do they get like reinforcements? I feel like they should, you know. I feel like the game, if they didn't get reinforcements, it would be kind of, because they're defending their base, they should get a little advantage, you know.
Evasive maneuvers.
And then that really gives you the incentive to push through. But with all this shit up here, I actually need to hold on a moment with my Seraphim. Not just charge them in mindlessly. Maybe rotate the immolator back around, actually. So let's move these. In fact, let's jump them. Let's jump them over here. The cooldown is pretty swift on the jump, so I'm not too bothered about that. The immolator can come and deal with these over here. Maybe with a Penitent engine. Maybe. Do I want to put troops in there? Not really, to be honest. So I can move there, and then move down, and then hack at them with the power sword. Should be quite effective.
Heavy weapons ready.
Oh yeah, and I can shoot them with a heavy bolter over here as well. Let's do this. No rights of intercession. But that's okay. If we had frag grenades on our battle sisters, we could lob a grenade over the wall. If we like moved the sisters here, we could lob a grenade into those termagants and wreck them. Alas, we do not have frag grenades. Hormagaunts there. Hormagaunts. Let's kill a few termagants. Let's shoot the X-Crine. Now, these fuckers down here. Inferno pistols into the Venom Throat's faces. They don't have their Spore Cloud, so they're pretty vulnerable.
What is your command?
Oh, that's annoying. These guys are poisoned. What?
This foul abomination will be purged by holy
right.
fire.
Okay.
Heavy weapons ready.
Alright, yeah. We took them out.
What is your command?
Transport awaiting command.
Can I, like, put them in here and will that protect them from the poison? That'd be interesting. If it would. So, kill that X-Crine. And leg it. Just fucking leg it. And let's put these in.
Skies are our domain. Where to next? Immediately.
Rhino ready.
Beautiful. Do I really want to send my sister Superior forward? Yes, yes I do. Let's do it.
I will not.
And now I can block the Hormagaunts from attacking the Sister Superior with my Rhino.
Hatred for the
Now we see the power of the Power Sword, rather than having the Chainsword. It'll do a lot more damage to the X-Crine. There you go.
What is your command? We move to execute the unclean.
We can further chip away the bolters. Unfortunately, they're not going to do too much. Heavy bolters will do a lot more. And then I can step my Retributors aside, and the Acroflagellants can save the day as always. Penitent Engine can move up the rear.
Yes?
It is like clockwork.
In righteous battle, liberation. In death, vindication.
These guys are still alive, but they're not going to do too much. There you go. Beautiful.
Forward vector covered.
Oh, they are taking the poison damage, it would appear. It would appear they are. Warriors with Devourers moving down here. Oh my god, so I might get incinerated by my Penitent engine. I might burn my own sisters. No, it's okay, it's all good. They just got melted. Beautiful.
We're taking fire!
Warriors here. Yeah, these warriors have Devourers. Devourers are much weaker ranged weapons than Death Spitters. As you can see, they're really not doing that much. Yeah, they have Devourers as well. Just, yeah, so weak. So friggin' weak.
They are no match for our
Nom nom nom.
armor.
Gotta admit, guys, fighting these Tyranids, pretty damn easy.
Evasive maneuvers.
The Gaunts just don't do any damage compared to, like, Necron Warriors.
I find heresy.
It's trivial. So, what's our best way of dealing with all this shit? Acroflagellants go down second. Not bad. Can finish them off now with Battle Sisters.
Transport awaiting command.
If I move him back, I mean, he's going to get attacked by Hormiguns, but who cares? The Rhino's got so much HP. Now that Penitent engine can come down here, and then can wipe them out instantly. What about this? Can they finish them? They can. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff.
Heavy weapons.
Now they can
ready.
shoot at them. Oh man, that's a lot of damage. God, warriors aren't even that tanky.
We follow his light. Your command. We carry divine vengeance.
Now she can finish them off with a pistol. Most likely. There you go.
What is your
It's like
command?
statistically one of them was gonna hit, you know. Now
We
you can move
to
up
execute the unclean.
and you can blast them. Oh, quite inaccurate, 38% chance.
We move to execute.
That's okay.
The unclean.
We can move to here, 46%
It will be
chance.
done.
One turn and they can fly again. And now we can move you up.
With haste.
Heal these guys. Give them extra AP. And now they can do that shit once again. You step back.
Who needs my aid?
They step back. You move
By
forward.
his will. In Catherine's footsteps. Into battle! In righteous battle, liberation. In death, vindication. I defy their existence.
Still got my Battle Sisters inside this vehicle.
Moving into position.
Oh, I forgot to use my Heavy Bolter. Whoops. Actually, I can shoot this guy. Ah! And then incinerate these fuckers. Beautiful, half their HP gone. Oh, it's so strong. So strong. We got Termagants chilling down here.
Into battle!
I mean, let's face it,
Where to next?
they're screwed.
Try and stop me. I am the vanguard.
Four little
of the
Termagants.
faith.
Inferno pistols on Termagants feels a little bit ridiculous. Slight overkill.
Air support.
Transport
But you know, we do what we gotta do.
We move.
Yeah, the
to
Rhino plays
execute
great,
the
man.
unclean.
Oh look, they're left with one model after all the poison. Well, there you go.
Into battle! Rhino ready.
As if we only lost a Sister Repentia. Feels great, man. Feels great.
Their evil attack will be no match.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of damage. Wow, in melee. God, Warrior's way better in melee than they are in ranged, evidently.
Fire and fury.
But that's it, they're dead now. Yeah. Capture the point. We're chilling.
Heavy weapons ready.
I don't know if they do get reinforcements, you know. I mean, it's never said how that works. I don't think they do. But it would be a cool mechanic. And just in
What is
case
your
it
command?
is a thing, I'm gonna just move these troops up. But yeah, I don't think it
The
is a mechanic.
skies are our domain.
I feel like the defender should get a nice big advantage for their HQ. And it makes these pushes a bit more harder, at least now, you know, because the Planetary Supremacy maps are small. Like, this is the first time I've encountered the Tyranids and had to fight them, and I have now wiped them from the game. That's a problem. That's too easy. That's too easy. And that's it, GG. Shitload of points for that. And we should have 1 AP left, so now we can get a lot of HQ upgrades. Probably. No, actually not. We actually don't want to get a bunch of HQ upgrades because the Necrons could reinforce and have 3,300 and then attack us. Here, and then here, which would be a complete and utter disaster. So we have to reinforce. What do we want? We lost both of our Sister Repentia. Do we want to replace them? We will, because that's fun. Not because I think they're good. I don't, but it's fun. And in the meantime, we can get another Immolator. And then, no we can't, what am I talking about? We could get an Exorcist. Or an while we're waiting another 2 turns for the Immolator. We've already got 4 Seraphim, I don't think we need any more of them. 4 Retributors as well. You know what, we've got nothing better to get right now, because we can't even get a Penitent Engine. We've got the points for it. No we don't have the points. Oh shit. Okay, you know what I have to do?
Let the enemy come.
I have to get rid of one of my upgrades, so let's go back to the bolter instead of the plasma pistol. There you go. End turn. Let's see if the Necrons dare to attack us. It would be a fairly even fight. No, they're not gonna. They're not gonna. So I could... Wait, what? How am I over the limit? What the fuck? Seems strange. Anyway, we've got so many upgrades now. 13. So... Grace. Can't believe it took us that long to get that on the Seraphim. Twin heavy bolters.
The road of righteousness is soaked in the blood of the unworthy.
And what else? Storm of Retribution, baby.
Imperium's shield.
Do we want frag grenades on our sisters? Our basic sisters? The thing is, we really don't have that many basic sisters. So it feels like dropping 3 points on that is pointless. Pointless. I'd rather have the global ability over here.
I find heresy.
There you go. So we're just buffing that which we already have. Yeah, we're 2275. It's all good. Chill out, man. Chill out. So right now, well actually last time last time. Before I did that upgrade, I could have gone 1, 2, 3 and wiped out the Necrons. But I am technically at a point disadvantage, so we might as well, you know, play to our strengths here. If we go to reinforce, we're still waiting another turn for our immolator. But oh, we can get the other Sister Repentia. So what we're going to do, we're going to attack here. It's annoying how it makes me fight this. At this point, fighting a 1,250 point army of the Necrons is, you know, not really going to be that big of a deal. It's actually going to be pretty trivial. I feel like it should just be auto-resolvable when you get to a certain army size above it. Like 1,000 points maybe. But I have to manually fight this against a neutral faction. That's going to give me plus 100 army limit size, and then we're going to have 1 AP left to reinforce. We will replace the Acro Flagellant with a Sister Repentia, and then that's it. I don't think there's anything else to get. Maybe. Oh, we could give her her plasma pistol back, the Sister Superior, at that point. So only 1 Penitent engine now, and we've got a Exorcist. As I say, not really a fan of the Exorcist. Oh, actually, hang on. Can I get the Heavy Bolter on my Immolator? It literally costs... It costs 15. So yes, I can. Awesome, let's do this. So now it's got a Pintle mounted Heavy Bolter and a twin-linked Heavy Bolter as well. Basically, it's a tank. It's basically a tank. This is a bit awkward only having 1 Sister Repentia with the Rhino. It feels a little bit redundant. But I guess they can just run up behind for now. 2 Seraphim on each side. Battle Sisters in the middle. Exorcist should be at the back. Of course. Got them over there. Yeah, something like this seems about right. Immolator, I mean... Oh, the Sister Repentia can go in the Immolator. Now that I think about it, that would actually fit quite well, because the Immolator can only carry 1 squad, and it feels like there's not really anything for it to basically go inside it at the moment. So there you go.
To spend.
We move to execute the unclean. What is your command?
We are his shield, Indomitable.
Alright, let's speed through this. Come on now.
Understood.
I've still got to be careful, because even Necron Warriors can melt everything very quickly with that Gauss weaponry.
I am the vanguard of the faith.
So we'll see, we'll see.
In Catherine's footsteps.
You can move up fully.
We are
No
his
threat
shield,
sighted.
Indomitable.
Ready for combat.
Try and stop
Not that I'm
me.
like perfectly scouting out for threats or anything, but you know, whatevs.
We follow his light.
Seeking an optimal firing position.
Transport awaiting command.
I defy their existence.
I see movement in the distance.
There they are, killing a couple of Acro Flagellants already. No, they're not. Okay, maybe they will, maybe. I don't even know if they killed one, you know.
They are no match for our armor.
Pretty good damage against the Rhino, that's for sure, jeez.
purge these abominations.
Purge?
We move to execute
Can I see any more?
the unclean.
No, we'll just keep him there, that's fine.
The skies are our domain.
Oh, they didn't kill them? Are you fucking kidding me?
Air support.
No way.
Destroy them and move
You?
swiftly
Oh,
onwards.
shut the wrong model. Brilliant.
Your command?
In righteous battle, liberation. In death, vindication.
Man, the basic bolters are so shit. 1 to 2 damage. Awful.
Standing by. Moving into position.
So note the Exorcist does get a heavy bolter as well. Makes it pretty damn versatile. Pretty damn versatile little unit. So I can technically move down here, shoot these guys with a heavy bolter, and what have I got in here? Oh yeah,
What
Retributors.
shall we purge next?
So shoot them with a heavy bolter, should do some decent damage. Nothing crazy, but decent damage.
Balance and mastery.
These guys, they're very tanky, but they only have 3 movement speed, so if I just kill the ones at the front, I can just ignore them at the back. More interested in killing the actual Necron warriors. They're kind of a way bigger deal, to be honest. Sister Superior, yeah, you can do whatever you want, really, Sister. Honestly, it really doesn't matter. Kinda do want to bring her down, though.
Take them
If I
down.
bring out the Retributors, she can give them the extra AP.
I am the vanguard of the faith.
Of course, they stand back up again. Of course they do. Of course they do. If I could move here, I could technically flamethrower down both of these Necron warriors, which could be quite hilarious. Ah! This is where having the bolter and not the plasma pistol is a problem. Bolter's not going to do jack shit to them, hardly. But if I moved here and had the plasma pistol, I could probably kill them. Why don't... Oh, because I'm not in range, that's why. You say, why don't I give them another shot? Why don't you just move forward? She moves to here, then she gives them another shot. And then she can heal... No, she can't, because I just used an AP to move. So you can heal my Acroflagellants. Nope. Oh, really? Still alive?
It's my aim.
You are taking the piss. Honestly. You're literally taking the piss.
Affirmative.
The Exorcist can shoot its missile at that thing. That's a whatever kind of moment.
I am the vanguard of the faith.
Yeah, I mean, look at it. It's just... The missiles are freaking anemic. They just don't do anything. Oh! Oh, I can't move here because of this stupid piece of rock. So I've now blocked myself.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Wow. I can't believe it. That's actually ridiculous.
Try and stop me.
That is completely ridiculous. Wow. I don't know what to say. What to say. It's absurd. Well, whatever. Whatever. Let's drop down a smoke. Hopefully that will stop the Hospitaller from dying. It does have 200 HP, which is actually kind of good for a HQ unit, not gonna lie. Sister Superior is not that tanky. I could go down here, deposit I want to call them Devastators, wow. It's like I'm playing Dawn of War 2. No, they're Retributors. This is Sisters of Battle. We're not playing Space Marines.
Weapons ready.
And this is where it's pretty OP. You can use this Storm of Retribution. So for every movement point you get rid of which I have 4 right now because I just came out of a Rhino, I get 10% additional attacks and 0.5% armor piercing. So that actually should be a lot of damage. Let's see what happens.
Submit now to the Emperor's judgment!
Yeah, that's pretty good, given that that was way beyond
We
maximum
move to
range.
execute the unclean.
Max range would be 1, 2, 3, 4 here. This is 2 off max range, right? At 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, it's only 1 off max range, but still. It's still pretty good, I guess. Man, we're making a pig's ear of this one, that's for sure.
We follow his light.
Fire and fury.
And I'm like super splitting up my forces right now.
Into battle!
But yeah, let the Rhino go forward. It's nice and tanky. It can be my scout.
Heavy weapons ready.
Makes a good scout.
We move to execute the unclean.
There we go. Let's see what's going to happen with this Sister Superior Hospitaller situation.
My fleet.
Oh, they're just staying at max range, not doing too much damage thanks to the smoke screen. I mean, it hurts, but yeah, that's fine. No casualties whatsoever.
Burns bright.
Can heal her up now. And you can move out of the way and let this guy come through. Who can now do his job. Is there a way to like hit all of these? If I go here and I hit them, doesn't it like hit all 3? Let's see. Yeah, it does. Beautiful. Ooh, I didn't kill the Necron Warriors. Why is that? That's interesting. Oh well.
I am the vanguard
I mean,
of the faith.
really doesn't matter.
The skies are our domain.
Move up and slay the warriors in melee with a power sword.
Air support.
It's one thing about the Necron Warriors, they do such crazy damage against all targets at long range, but they are horrible at fighting in melee. Just horrible at it. Zap zap.
The skies are our domain.
Goodbye, my friend.
In Catherine's footsteps.
Okay, what next, what next, what next? It's not really very apparent, to be honest.
is
Let's
your
put these
command?
guys inside the Rhino. Let's move the Exorcist up. You can just stay here and babysit the Sister Superior. She needs more healing anyway. These guys, they're all just kind of waiting at this point.
My aid?
Rhino, I guess, can sort of drive up this direction.
Battle!
Until we find the Necrons. So we should probably regroup. We're absurdly split up. Just being quite impatient. Because the enemy is so weak compared to us. Where are they?
We are sisters of battle. Transport awaiting command.
Alright, let's put the Retributors in there. Let's keep the Seraphim there. And let's regroup all of our Battle Sisters.
We move
Honestly,
to execute
couldn't tell you where the
unclean.
enemies even are at this point.
No room for doubt.
I stand ready.
There we go, there they are. There they are. Look at the heavy bolters, man.
Enemy contact. Big tester.
Yeah, Necrons.
Big tester.
I know. Got them lightning guns, I see you.
Who tests my conviction?
We found them. We've found them.
Air support.
Could be some more over here, I guess. Maybe. Don't know. Got the double Retributors in here. Any more over this way? I move here. Oh my god, we're gonna melt them with this immolator. I love it.
The unclean shall burn.
Daka, 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 daka. Oh, honestly, this is not doing as much damage as I expected. Yeah, it's alright, it's alright. It's fine. It's okay. It's versatile. So... oh yeah, Sisters Repentia. We don't want to disembark them there, they'd just die instantly, that'd be terrible.
Understood.
Battle Sisters, get moving up. Let's go, ladies. Let's go,
Seeking an
ladies.
optimal firing position.
Immediately.
Into
Any more enemies? Where are the rest of them?
We are his shield, indomitable.
Wow, I'm not even in range. What's the max range here? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 6. Wow, okay. Fair enough. What about you? He's got a pretty good range. Yeah, let's shoot them. See, the splash doesn't quite do as much damage as the initial rocket, so boom. Kills the one model, leaves the rest on half HP. I mean, it's alright, it's alright. Obviously with the range that it has, but...
Transport awaiting
I
command.
don't know, I don't like them, man. Just not a fan. Really not.
In every shadow I find heresy.
Just not a fan.
Forward vector covered.
The enemy scouts our position.
Alright, they're still moving forward. They're taking their fucking sweet time, let's face it. Jeez. Really are taking their sweet time.
We are taking hits. We are taking hits. Make test out.
I mean, look, they're chipping away at our immolator, that's for sure.
We are taking hits.
Chipping away. I don't fully understand the purpose of what they're doing here, but okay. Retributors are in both of these. Honestly, can probably kill these with my... oh, hello. Kill them with the Stormbolter. Ching 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 ching. Yeah, that's fun.
Who tests my conviction?
Aha.
I am the vanguard of the faith.
Yeah, this should be a done deal. Wait, why can I only deposit them there? That's weird.
In Catherine's footsteps.
Very weird. Wait, what? Oh,
We move to
yeah,
execute.
that makes sense. You can't deposit them on top of your own
Heavy
troops. That'd be
weapons
absurd.
ready.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, perfect accuracy. And again, we've got all the movement, so we just use this ability.
Submit now to the Emperor's
Extra
judgment.
damage. This was not optimal. I was meant to use this ability.
What is
Whoops.
your command?
Okay. 2 movement. Oh, fuck's sake.
We move to
Let's move over here.
execute the
Shoot them
unclean.
with your basic heavy bolter attack. Pew 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 pew. Then move down here,
Who needs my
and
aid?
you've got to move. You gotta just move out of the fucking way, basically. Now you use this. Of course they're resurrected. They always are. 1, 2, 3, 4.
They
There you
will
go.
die if they approach.
Should be re. Should be re. Okay, and as for all this nonsense, max range, optimal range 3. I mean, what else you got in the back, Necrons?
Moving into
What
position.
else you got in the back? Shoot you with my heavy bolters, which
Your command?
does surprisingly less damage than one might expect.
this light. We carry divine vengeance.
Ready for combat.
Oh, not bad.
We carry divine vengeance. Understood. Air support.
Seeking an optimal firing position. Fire and fury.
Nice shooting, ladies. Nice shooting.
Transport awaiting command.
And I guess I can move this up as well now. Oh shit, that was a bad idea. Bit of an over extension there. Yeah, let's deposit our
We move to
Retributors.
execute the unclean.
You need to face in the correct direction, boys. I don't actually want to use this ability because then I can't move. So I want to shoot them. Scoot and shoot. Shoot. Scoot. Scoot.
We move to
Scoot.
execute the unclean.
Gotta scoot, man. Just like this.
What is your command?
It's such an absurd tactic. But it works. It works. Scoot and shoot.
What shall we purge next?
Oh, can you hit them? Maybe. I'm not gonna bother. And then I can drop my smoke and protect myself. Yay! Rhino tactics. Boom.
At once.
There you go. So even when you play really lazy and hyper aggressive, rhinos will help you not lose your shit. It's flying. I don't know what these guys are gonna do. Yeah, they got suppressed, so not a whole lot. Evidently. And now they're gonna melt to heavy bolters and potentially a little slap from a power sword. And the rhino over there was barely hindered.
Under fire. They are no match for our armor.
Big tester.
They should have one HQ unit, the little, like, tiny little alien walker thing that can shoot multiple units at once.
We are taking hits.
Can't remember the name of the damn thing.
We are taking hits.
They're doing good damage to the immolator. Surprised it doesn't have its surge yet, in all honesty. Guess if it got a few more kills it might have. But it is kind of failing on the kills at the moment.
We are his shield, indomitable.
But right now we don't
We
have
are the
to
sisters
move.
of battle.
Oh, he's just used his jump ability, so he's got extra evasion. Just shoot the fucking thing. Ugh. Come on.
In righteous battle, liberation. In death, vindication.
Thank you, sisters. It's time for the sisters' repentance to come out.
In penance, we seek redemption.
Stabby stab. Chainsaws in your face. We got chainsaws in your face. Hold on. So we move up one because the pintle bolter for some reason has an optimal range of 4. The normal bolter has an optimal range of 3. So we'll use that one first. Kill a model. Then we move up closer, and then we use the normal ones.
Melter and flamer. We purge the unclean.
Cool. 3 models down. And then we drive backwards. And we've got a lot of momentum.
Closer to
If they get shot
resurrection or
anymore,
closer
then
to death, whichever
yeah,
he
should be-
favors.
Should be in a pretty decent spot. Okay, let's move the Seraphim up a tiny wee bit.
Ready.
Over on this side,
Test my conviction.
we can buff everyone's damage. It's probably time we use the Seraphim over here, to be honest. This guy's not even going to get in range. You just shoot that warrior to
Where
death.
to next?
Sure thing.
try and stop me.
You guys can fly either side of them. Oh, and look at that. She just got an extra movement range. Why can't she move there, though? It's weird. I don't know. Whatever.
We move to execute the
Oh,
unclean.
it's under control. For fuck's sake. What am I doing? Not focusing. Wait, she still can't move there. I'm so confused. Why can she not move? Wait, what? Is this like a map bug? I can't move here. I have to move like around? I do not understand. I am
In every shadow,
rather
I find
confused right now. Whatever. Acroflagellants, finish the job already.
Yes! Kill them!
Yes, you must. And they missed. Right.
Into battle!
And once again, we can use the beautiful ability from the Rhino. And
They will
do
die
that.
if they approach.
That should protect my immolator for sure now.
We are the Sisters of Battle.
Can move up the rest of the sisters without worrying about getting shot to pieces.
Heavy weapons.
And for some reason, yeah, she's still like frozen in place. This is really weird. I don't know what's going on with the Sister Superior right now. That is truly quite bizarre. Never seen anything like that before. But maps do be buggy, I guess. As far as this place is concerned, yeah, I mean, we've got a smokescreen. We should be able to win this firefight fairly convincingly. Do I want to stand and hold my ground, though? Not really, in all honesty.
Ready for combat.
But I guess we could. Could. Let's shoot them with this missile first. That weakens them, so then the heavy bolters can kill the models faster. Yeah, fuck it. Let's hold our ground.
Heavy weapons ready.
We're in the smoke, so I'm sure we'll be fine. Yeah, and we can move the Exorcist forward. I find it so hilarious how tanky the Exorcist is.
Confirm.
Finish him off with a pintle mounted heavy bolter. There you go. And of course the Storm Bolter didn't kill the fucking single injured Necron Warrior in the corner, because Storm Bolters never do anything. There you go.
Is that all you've got?
Yeah, we're fine. 0 sisters dying today. Retributors with heavy bolters are so freaking good, man. I don't see any reason to bring flamers or melter guns when the heavy bolter's so good against everything. Obviously, flamers are better against hordes. Like against these Necron warriors, heavy flamers would just wipe them instantly. But you have to get up close. I don't think it's worth the risk. It's better to take the heavy bolter, and then the heavy bolters are still effective if you need to deal with actually armored targets.
Purge these abominations.
Just bullets flying everywhere. Did they even have a HQ unit? I'm trying to recall. I don't think they did they?
I am the vanguard of the base.
Maybe they've still got it lurking around somewhere.
Understood.
No they don't. Right? 444?
What is your
That
command?
should be them dead.
We
Sure.
move to execute the unclean.
Seeking an optimal firing position. What shall we purge next?
We move to execute the unclean. Will be done.
I love the animation for the Exorcist missiles missing. I mean, it's just so absurd. It's completely absurd. Like it ends up hitting the other side of the map. It's totally ridiculous. 80% accuracy. Somehow missed by 100 feet.
Into battle!
I think this is the end.
In righteous battle, liberation.
Once they're
In
killed
death,
here.
vindication.
Can I? Oh, I can actually shoot them with the battle sisters here. That's cool. Don't think that's going to kill them. Too inaccurate, but still. Fun.
Balance and mastery.
Yeah, whatever.
I stand ready.
Alright, well, there you go. That's the neutral factions dealt with. No more Demons of Khorne, no more shitty Necrons, only the real Necrons to fight. And honestly, next episode, that should only be one battle, and then it's done. So that's Planetary Supremacy. We'll see how that goes. I mean, I'm hoping it's only going to be one battle. I can't imagine, honestly, that I will lose it, but I guess we'll see. I guess we'll find out.
What is your command?
Sisters of Battle feel very good. They feel good. Like you can play them in melee or ranged really effectively, and I really like that. It's nice to have the variety. They didn't even have a HQ unit. That's so strange. Why not? How very odd. How very peculiar. So we didn't lose. We lost no troops, so we could reinforce, but if we look at the reinforce, we still can't get the immolator. Basically, there's nothing that we want. We've already got 4 Seraphim, we've already got 4 Retributors. Oh, I could replace the Acroflagellants with Sisters Repentia, actually. I could do that. I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, go on then, fine. Fine.
If my death is the currency of repentance, I paid it with
End the turn, let's see what the
joyous
Necrons
acts.
do, and that will be the end of this episode. They're going to attack. They're going to attack. Okay, fair enough. It's going to be a pretty epic battle, actually. Gives me a 74% chance of victory, which is very interesting, given that I have fewer army points than they do. But that, guys, is going to be a really awesome battle. I guess we'll actually have to have 2 battles before the Necrons are done. Because I have to defend here, and then I'm going to have to reinforce, because let me tell you, with a 2,700 point Necron army, I am going to lose some troops. So I'm going to have to reinforce. I'll only have 2 more action points, and you can see the base is more than 2 points away. So we shall see. I'm going to have to leave it at that. I haven't got time right now for another battle, but that is going to be an epic battle. That is all for this episode. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Find out if I can finish off the Necrons in the next episode in just 2 battles, or, if it's going to take longer, Torpid out.